And welcome to a little bit of a special anniversary stream. It is the 10-year anniversary of me making this Let's Play world. That's right, 3,650, like, 2 days. You know, I don't know how leap years work, I'm not calculating that. But yeah, over 3,600 real world days, thousands of Minecraft days just here on YouTube. And it's a world that is like near and dear to my heart, and it's cool that because of the internet, a lot of people recognize this world just as much as I do, you know? Whether it's the ugly pieces, let's be honest, there's lots of those, whether it's the massive set pieces, or whether it's the weird stuff that's somewhere in between, the fact that this world is recognizable to so many is something I've always found to be delightful. By the way, Anglo Van Kampenhout, thank you for becoming a member, but I found it to be absolutely delightful, and one of the great things about this YouTube journey, one of the things that I've, you know, like being a YouTuber is like a job a lot of people want these days. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of great things about it, but the thing I've always liked with regards to being a Minecraft YouTuber in particular is that people have seen my journey through this world and kind of, you know, been a part of the story in a way that I've really loved. And there's so much that I have done that is like finished-ish for this world, but the truth is no Minecraft world is ever done. You're always altering things. But with that said, I'm also, you know, one of the things that keeps me going in this world is I won't stick to a project if it hasn't got my interest. And so that means there's a lot of unfinished projects around the world. I think it is a fun 10-year special. It'd be great to go around to each of these projects one by one and do a little bit of work on them, you know? Partially to remind myself they're there, but also partially just, you know, get a little bit of progress made on each of the unfinished projects. So this, for instance, is my insane sugarcane farm. It literally goes all the way from bedrock to sky height. However, it actually goes from deep slate to sky height because they lowered bedrock down, which means if we go all the way down here, you'll see that when we hit regular bedrock, now deep slate, that's when the sugarcane starts to disappear. We can place it, well, we can't place it here apparently, but we could place blocks here eventually. But then we have this big mysterious void in the ground, which we have to kind of go down. And yeah, there's a lot of mining I have to do because I have to mine a giant chunk of a giant square out here and then replace it with the dirt blocks in the pattern. And it'll be really, really satisfying to eventually place all the sugarcane down. But the first thing I need to do is I need to mine out all of these blocks. Spending all day mining these blocks isn't what you want to see, right? But at least a little bit. So, did you think it would go on for this long, says Cancer's Attitude? See, the funny thing is, like, if you would have asked me, I would have wanted it to go on this long. Whether I would have believed that it would have is a different question. Like, you could have blown me back then's mind if you said, oh yeah, so you'll start this world, and then Minecraft will switch console. You know, at the time, like, it was... When Minecraft Xbox One came out, most people were reluctant to switch. It was quite a weird thing. Like, for a while afterwards, I switched back to Xbox 360 to make all videos. So, like, not only will a new version of Minecraft come out on a new platform, but then a brand new alternative competing copy of Minecraft will take your world save, and then you'll switch that world save over to a different platform entirely. Like, that blows my mind. I still play Minecraft with a controller because I started there. If you're curious, look at this. Yeah, I would have hoped that it would, like, right now, I hope it will last 10 years. I'm trying to imagine the weird world where everyone's still excited to see my Let's Play in 10 years. I hope that it comes true. You know, if I can make a wish today, it would be that. You know, why is the Make-A-Wish Foundation always only focusing on children who are about to die? Why aren't they coming over to me and helping me make my 10-year more of Let's Play great? Is this the exact date? Yeah, this is the exact 10-year anniversary. I think we're probably a little bit over the exact, like, time. I think it probably would have been uploaded about 6, 7, 8 p.m. So we're about 4 or 5 hours past that. But, yeah, it's a thing. Tear down that mountain, Toy Cat. You know what? A mountain does need to be torn down, huh? It'll be exciting if it does. That's the goal. Plot twist, Toy Cat dies. You know, if that's what... I mean, I guess that might be one of the few situations where the world doesn't continue for 10 years. Because, I mean, even if, like, all of a sudden, YouTube stops being viable tomorrow, it's always a possibility, right? But if that does happen, then I will still play this world. It will still be a thing that I'll be able to show people like, oh, people used to like this world so much that some people even downloaded it for themselves. Available now on the marketplace, by the way. Mr. Toy Cat, tear down this mountain. So yeah, it's, I mean, even older teams can't get Make-A-Wish, so it really isn't the best example. Really, it's only for children. You know, I find it to be, like, I think in reality it's like for the parents of the children to some extent. But I find it hard to justify, like, man, you're, like, there's this whole chat, am I gonna be, like, anti-Make-A-Wish now? Is that where this stream is going? I think there's, like, so many cool ways you could, like, light up Children's Days. I feel like sometimes, you know, it's like, sometimes, you know when you, like, see a celebrity, like, record himself give money to a homeless person? That's less of a great act than just giving money to a homeless person, right? But yeah, it's a better act than not giving money to a homeless person at all. Probably. Some people actually argue that if you have to publicize your really nice thing you're doing. But, like, sometimes if it's, like, too, you know, sometimes imagine if it's, like, a scripted thing, or, like, it's like, well, that feels real dirty, right? And so I always get, like, that slight vibe of, like, this is something you get to do so that, like, you know, like, everyone around is happy, so I'm not bothered by it. But I'm always like, ooh, there's something a bit weird there, right? Is that just me? The influence gets it back in views. No way, it's only for children, it's fun. You know what, I was a part of a, you know, that was a, one of the big controversies on this channel actually came from something to Make-A-Wish, so I might leave it be for now. We had a whole, there's an interesting philosophical debate about, you know, how that stuff works. Andrew, have you ever given money to a homeless person? I have several. No, you know, I'm not gonna dive into this one today. There is a very interesting, also I have so much deep slate in here. There is a very interesting, like, world of, like, debate almost on, like, okay, what is the better thing to do? Is it to give money to people who need it on the street, or is it to not? And, like, I've seen, it's one of the most fascinating things because it's like, it's the same thing I guess I'm talking about here, where would you rather do a lot of personal good, or would you rather do, like, systemic good? And sometimes, for different questions, we have different answers, right? Like, when it comes to, like, crime, everyone wants, like, the best systemic good. For example, we want to educate people and raise their living standards such they don't need to turn to crime to lower it. But if you've been the victim of it, if you live in a neighborhood that's filled with, you know, crazy nonsense, you just wanna target it right now. Attack the source of crime. Almost get back at crime, right? It's a fascinating thing. Yeah, at least the kids get the stuff. Yeah, exactly, right? I mean, that's the point I was making about, like, well, it's still a homeless person getting money. Even if you argue you're doing it for a video, there is still a person on the street who is getting money for, you know, like, they're getting what they want out of it too. Although there's a point about, like, you know, if we have, like, laws for exploitation of, like, children, and we have, like, minimum wages, for example, you know, to stop you from. So, you know, so one of the projects that's never finished in this world, chat, you got me going too fast, too good. One of the projects that's always unfinished in this world is chopping down the sugarcane. Okay, there's a fun story about the sugarcane farm. So as well as mining all the blocks, which is project number 1, Unero. As well as having the big, sugarcane farm that I'm going down there, I built the sugarcane farm partially because I wanted a lot of sugarcane. It's so fun to farm sugarcane so you can farm more sugarcane so you can farm more sugarcane. Isn't this just, like, satisfying inherently? But I also made it for a second reason, and that's because Minecraft Xbox had leaderboards that tracked how many of each resource you farmed, and I wanted to be the only person who legit hit the maximum amount of sugarcane you could farm. It happened, but then my leaderboards got reset for a reason I'm not even sure about. But, like, I actually did it, and so as a result, I had so much sugarcane that at the time I couldn't use. There was no trading books back then. There was just sugarcane for the sake of sugar or paper, and I did not need a bunch of either. So what did I do? I hear you ask. You know, once I had all this sugarcane, I decided to place it into a big chest area. I knew that at some point I would want all this sugarcane, but that I couldn't make main chests for this. So this is my farm storage right here. And as you can see, the goal was fill every one of these chests with sugarcane. At one point, I was going, like, look at the amount of sugarcane in here. If you look carefully, there is actually quite a lot of it. Is it both sides too? No, there's maps on this side apparently. And melons over here. But the idea was at some point I'm gonna max out every type of farm storage, right? And so, yeah, basically, that's what all of this is. I'm actually just gonna, just so the chest point is like, proven here. I always wanted to mine enough sugarcane that all of these chests were filled, just as like a flex of the amount of paper I had, right? Just like, yeah, look how much I have here. Look at all of this. Do you see my sugarcane? I hope you see my sugarcane. I saw empty spaces. Yeah, that's the basic point is that I then realized, like, years later I needed the sugarcane for books and paper, and so I took it all. I sold so much paper to so many villagers. In reality, I should have sold books. I now know, don't worry. But yeah, the idea was I'm always going to be picking up melons. I'm always going to be picking up sugarcane. Where should I put it? And the where was over there. Ooh, that rhymes. That's nice. Automatic sugarcane farm isn't even hard though, says Dan Marsh. Yeah, it's one of the easiest automatic farms, right? In fact, it's so easy. Like, I don't. It's always funny to me that in this world I don't have an automatic sugarcane farm. Instead, I have a giant manual one. Yeah, it gets more and more ridiculous as time goes on. Don't get me wrong, but what is this? Okay, so I didn't see the top there. Yeah, one of the fun things, if you look over here, is I actually have the exact mechanics I could use to make a sugarcane farm. If this was sugarcane, the exact same thing would work. When any single one of these grew up. By the way, collect bamboo. It's needed in 1.20. If you don't have a bamboo farm, you should have a bamboo farm. But yeah, I have a giant automatic farm. It never works because of the minecarts, actually. I think at some point I should just go in there and make it one minecart, maybe. Like, yeah, honestly, what's the point in doing all of this if we don't even... Also, Darren Hughes, thank you for gifting 10 memberships. Getting so close to 700. Oh, I did one extra. Oh no, someone has to become a member so the count is accurate. You know, let's mention that, yeah, we have this here. But yeah, let's go to other projects that we haven't finished in this world, because there are quite a few. One of them, like, I'm kind of glad I never finished. So yeah, this is my bedrock to not bedrock. This is my my sky height wheat farm. Because originally my sugarcane farm wasn't bedrock to sky height; it was just ground to sky height. So this was the same thing, but for wheat. Again, it's manual, so it takes a lot of time to harvest. More time than I ever realistically have. But I wanted to take this, like, kind of mountain right here. So this is built on a very, very flat mountain. Thank you, B1 Crazy. Dude, smoke wheat every day. Turn down the membership notification. Oh, right. So yeah, this is where I go to farm all my resources. But I built it on a mountain. It's like, again, I say mountain. Minecraft used to have some really weak source mountains. It has to be said. But yeah, Isaac Caldwell, thank you. Minecraft had some really weak, as in, like, thank you to Darren Hughes, really. You know, no thank you get to use emojis, but you should be thanking Darren Hughes rather than me thanking you. But yeah, so I had this big idea of, like, I'll make this big open hollow area down here. I didn't really understand what I was doing, and then I found a ravine while doing that, and it made things way more complex than it needed to be. But yeah, I spent a long time mining this area out. You might recognize if you watched background gameplay from videos in 2013 or so. It's an unfinished project that, honestly, I realized I didn't need anyway, and at some point I can use this for something better. I like projects that we can later... It's like gentrification, right? We can turn something that was, like, not useful to us into something that is useful to us. Like, I intend to gentrify my own world and push out the parts of it. It's gonna be fun. Hey, your Minecraft world is really inspiring. That's awesome. It's weird because every individual one of these builds is like a small thing you do by itself, but then it slowly adds up you know, to everything in the rest of it, right? So I think there's something to be said for that. Yeah, there's a lot of so okay, next unfinished project. I hate to admit that this is an unfinished project. It almost feels like, you know, this is a project where I stopped it, I should say. But this ocean right here, I think I should have drained an extra chunk over here. I think I should have gone a little bit further this way. And I also think I could have gone a little bit further that way. Or at the very least, I could have gone one of the two directions. More drained ocean would make this look so much cooler. But I'd spent like 12 hours draining ocean. And I was thinking to myself, like, should I even be doing this anymore? But yeah, the drained ocean is a work in progress. So if I wanted to progress work it, I'd place some dirt just over here, down here, and I'd just move this ice wall back some blocks and drain this entire thing out. I do think the ice wall was a cool way to like close off the project though, rather than just leaving water pouring out from nowhere. I think that was pretty cool. But yeah, I think making the ice wall less square and more like curved. Actually, chat, do you like? I kind of like that idea, right? As I'm saying it out loud, I figured it would look the best if the ice wall, like the ocean, where the ocean meets the ice, is a perfect square. But it might look better if it's like more artificial. What do you reckon, chat? OMG, I'm already getting flashbacks. Good times. It was a crazy project. It's nuts how many of you, I know it's not everyone here that's been watching the entire time, but the fact that, like, you know, we can say that dozens of you watching now saw a lot of these live streams where we made this. Where, you know, this used to be an ocean before with just an oil rig pointing out, and then we made the oil rig go down to the base, removed the water, built a pipeline, built this wall. I really am inspired by all of it. Yeah, I actually, I remember it well, says Scoopsky Cat. This is my paranoia house I made for a video once. I thought it was a fun idea. I don't even remember the way in. You gotta do that, and then I've gotta eat some more. I think I ate too much of this cake slice. Yeah, I think I need to replace some cakes over here. But yeah, to make the house more paranoid, there's lots of these around. And there's this button, which will break the cakes down. So I don't want to do that in the live copy of the world. Ideally, I remember that video. Imagine what you would have said if you saw what you'd done 10 years ago. Oh, I'd be so critical of it. I'd be like, you know, this must have taken you so much time. Why didn't you learn to, like, I don't know, learn a language or something? Or, like, play an instrument? Why didn't you work out for, like, if you'd have spent half the time you spent draining this ocean lifting weights, do you know how much better your health would be right now? But you spent like 15 hours draining an ocean in Minecraft instead? When, like, and then look at the rest of these hours, man. Or maybe I wouldn't. I was like, I'd have been, what, 17 10 years ago? So I'd have been like, hey man, I hope you know, I think it's real cool that you have like money now. I hope that you've bought. I have a list actually. You know, do you wanna? I made this list when I was either 16 or 17. It's like a list of future. I've kept it around because it's endearing. Okay, so I don't wanna. Okay, my screen isn't sharing. I'll copy paste this somewhere. I made a list of like things to buy. When I had money, I would buy these. Okay, chat. I'll post it. I don't know how to put this on screen actually. I'll do that. I'm gonna copy paste the list straight on there, and we're gonna look at it together. So that's tic-tac-toe. Where do I keep the extra text? That's a counter. That's a counter. That's food. I'll find it, chat. I guess I don't. Okay, there we go. So this is the list of what I like. At the time, I was like, when I have money, I will buy these things. It's gonna take some time, but if we do it, I believe. So yeah, as you can see, I actually can't see right now myself. A sofa was a dream. I was like, man, you would have a place to like sit down and relax, or you could sleep on it, or you could play games on it, or you could like lay diagonally on it. I was like, a beanbag. The comfort that a beanbag offers you is unparalleled in the natural world. We got a footstool. I mean, if you got a sofa, you gotta have a footstool, right? I wanted an ice cream machine so bad. I love ice cream machines. I wanted, that was one of my dreams. Thank you, Chief Queen, for becoming the 698th member. The count was inaccurate, but you made it accurate, and I really appreciate that. Yeah, one of the projects that's technically unfinished, but by the tiniest bit, is the Nether Mountain. I'll be honest, I tried to like, you know, it's like so barely unfinished that it doesn't count. But let's grab some netherrack and let's actually finish this. Because if you look around on this side, you can see, or maybe you can't see. If you look around over here, you can see just a few patches that I forgot to cover. Let's finish that project, actually. While we're there, we'll mention this. I built this out of cobblestone. What? They brought new stone to the game and I genuinely didn't even notice. Like, I'm an update guy. I follow updates. I didn't notice they brought smooth stone to Minecraft or whatever they call it. Just, is it called smooth stone? Is it? What is the name for this block? I genuinely can't tell you. It is smooth stone. So why are they called stone slabs and not smooth stone slabs? Toycat said ice cream, don't forget it. So then I wanted a coffee machine. I don't like coffee. I was just like, people with coffee machines are like wealthy billionaires, right? Like there's no question about it. If you own a suit, if you own a coffee machine, same for a suit actually. But like owning your own suit would be like a cool thing, like yeah. But also owning a coffee machine, people would be like, whoa, you just make your own coffee, like it just comes out. And I'd be like, yeah, I don't mean to brag, but I just pressed the button on the machine. I almost bought a house. It had like an integrated coffee machine. Just before buying this one, actually. It was, it had the largest kitchen in a house I'd ever seen. It had every appliance integrated you can imagine. And a part of me was thinking like, I'd have my coffee machine dream. I could look like a person who owned a coffee machine. I remember you were talking about American border security while building the smooth stone thingy. Hey, that's good memory, Deshi. Abid Islam. I'll use your chat name so everyone else knows which comment I'm reading. But that's good memory. It looks like I took all the cobblestone out of here already. I mean, sorry, all the netherrack. Does that mean we have to go to the Nether to get some netherrack? Well, I guess we can do that. Do I really not have any netherrack lying around here? Like, it's such a commonly needed resource. I'll check this chest. Well, that's that's not good at all. You know, I forgot that I put donkeys in this house. That was a very ridiculous thing. I had this idea of why don't I have two houses? Because they brought two new woods to the game at the same time. Everyone makes a house out of wood. So I made a house out of dark oak wood and a house out of acacia wood. This house is a Tetris house. So all of the windows, one of them represents each of the Tetris things. Honestly, I would argue this house is unfinished, mostly because it has a lake in the front room. So it's definitely an unfinished project. Also, there's a block missing over there. I really do have to say. What about those houses that have a tap that pours instant boiling water? That's a thing that exists? I've never seen that, Harrison. Man, that's even fancier than my thing. So, yeah, the DDR machine was for Dance Dance Revolution. I wanted to... It's like the one form of exercise that doesn't feel like exercise. It feels like playing a game. I mean, I guess there's other forms. Oh, I have so much gunpowder in here. I need gunpowder. I'm just going to take that. I'm just going to bring that with me wherever I'm going next. So yeah, I guess we'll head back to our main base. And then we'll get some netherrack and we'll finish up that project. But yeah, while we're over here anyway, I should point out, this is where I decided to place my lava pathway to get the achievement. I hope you like it. I think it's well placed together. You know, I'm lying to you. I don't actually think it's well placed together. I think it's actually very basic. I think, yeah, so that was my list of what I would do when I was rich. If I had, if I had money, obviously I didn't mean when I was rich. I meant when I had any amount of money. Because when I was 17, when I started this world, I was living not by myself. I was living I was sharing a 2-bedroom apartment, and my bedroom I was sharing with a girlfriend. It was actually a 1-bedroom apartment, and someone lived in the living room. And then it was pretty scrappy by comparison to what I do now. I had so many, like, I can look back now and it's like, ha 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 ha. But like, I was really focused on my YouTube, and she, like, her mother made up some reason why she couldn't have birds, and she's like, their birds will die if I don't take them. And then, like, So there was always bird noises in my videos, and I was like, I'm trying to be a professional. This is the only way I make money. I'm barely, you know, it's like I was barely scraping by, and you're like, and you want to keep birds in the same room as us so that my video is professionalism. It was like, oh. 17 a girlfriend. I've got stuff to catch up on. I'm missing out. It was probably closer to 18. No, it was. I remember it was my 18th birthday that the relationship started. So it actually probably was more like 19 by the time we were living by ourselves. I get the timelines mixed up once you get. That's how old I am. But I can't. The difference between 17 and 19 genuinely didn't click until you said it. So you got you're allowed to have a lease when you're 17 in the UK. There's a fun story behind it. I don't want to tell it because it's someone else's story to tell. But I did it to help someone else who was in desperate need. So I wasn't on any lease or anything. And also, again, I was 18 or 19 at the time. I was a teenager. I remember when you moved out of your house and in with your girlfriend. Ah, wow, that is old. That is... Yeah, that was the... that experience... like, I don't know, like... It sounds really good when you're a teenager and you're like, I like this girl, you know? You got all these reasons why, and you're like, we should live together. And then because, you know, she loves the idea of it too. You know, she finds it embarrassing she lives with her parents as well. And then you live together and you realize, wow, living together sure is different than just, you know, vaguely having a relationship, huh? All my boyfriends were too smart to move out of me, says Aljaz. How is Cookie anyway? Cookie's actually doing, Cookie's doing really well. She still has like, she has some form of like, I don't know what it's some form of mental cat disease, but she's like, she's cute. She's always happy to see me again. I'll put it that way. Like she always has this thing where she's like, you know, like hates me for a bit, and then she loves me again. It's very cute. She's a hard to get. She's playing hard to get as a cat, and I can't fault her for that, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna put our paper in here, and in fact, we just take out a stack of that, make some books right now. Because yeah, what I do is I trade books for emeralds sometimes. Whenever I need to get mending, I sell books for emeralds, then I turn some of the books into, you know, you understand how that works. Get this man to 2 mil. I was thinking recently, because someone saw that my subscribe graphic says, okay, I'm gonna grab 2 or 3 stacks of this. You can't grab too much netherrack. Are you talking about a cat or a woman? Isn't it beautiful that you can't tell? Yeah, no, so, yeah, when I was a teenager, I moved out and I made the terrible mistake of realizing, why you shouldn't, right? Okay, so, but you know, you learn these things. Like, at the time I started this world, my definitions of success would have been so different to where they are now. But also, and that's like a fun reminder that, like, your current goals are, like, good starting points. Like, go towards those goals. But just know at some point along getting them, you might change it a little bit. And that's cool, too. Thank you very much, the almighty duck. Fun fact, in the 18th century, pigeon poop was used to make gunpowder. So King George confirmed pigeon droppings to be property of the crown. Yeah, bird poop has a long history in being one of the most valuable resources on the planet, funnily enough. So yeah, look at this. This mountain that I claimed was covered in netherrack was only 99% covered. So now I have to waste another firework to get up to the top. So we can do this little bit over here. It was just such a nightmare, and I'd been doing it for so long, and I was like, I bet no one will even notice. I stopped noticing after a while, that's for sure.
Happy anniversary.
Hey! Thank you for wishing me a happy anniversary. I'm glad that other people, like, when I noticed it was 10 years, I was like, man, that's a big one. That's a really big one. Okay, there's something I did years ago, hoping that I would forget about, but I've never forgotten about, because whenever you try to forget something, I feel like it doesn't work. But, yeah, I placed a chest somewhere around her, and it's filled with stuff. I think it was there to confuse me? Well, I can't find it, so clearly I don't remember it. But if you want to look for it yourself sometime, you can do that, internet. So yeah, I'm going to find the last little spots that aren't netherracked. And I'm going to netherrack them in. Okay, so we're going to fly around. If you spot anything, let me know. I'll look from the front here. I'd say these blocks are probably examples, but they're not great examples. I want to say there's a block up here somewhere. Okay, so I'm going to look back. Yeah, there we go. There's a dirt block there. Some dirt. So you just see that? Like, let's take some time. Let's get this done. So it's a little bit trickier to do here. It's actually, this wasn't tricky at all. I don't know why I would have avoided that one. These ones are tricky though. Okay, so again, I wanted to keep the shape of a mountain when I covered it in netherrack. So I'm gonna place some blocks there, and then we're gonna jump. Is that okay? Then we're gonna jump again, and then we can mine these blocks out. Then there's another dirt block down here, right? And once we got that, I think we're all good. So yeah, I finished a project today, chat. I claimed I finished this project years ago. Isn't it crazy that I'm just finishing it now? Oh, there we go. We got another one. No, it's a really cool anniversary for me. It's a reminder of a lot of very nice things from the internet, and I like that. Oh, there's netherrack in here. I could have just, well, you know, now I know. I'll grab this netherrack too. Might as well gather it into one place. I don't know why it's so split across multiple chests. Is there any netherrack over here? Are these chests even doing anything? Probably not. Anyway, so yeah, this used to be my base for a really long time while I was working in the desert. Oh, that's a part of the Let's Play world. Never mind, ignore that. Yeah, this used to be my base while I was doing things like destroying the desert. I think that was my first destruction project. And I still absolutely love the like, seriously, it's nighttime right now. Can you tell it's nighttime without looking at the sky? Like, it's kind of strange the way that works. There is a perfect light level on every block, such that it genuinely is the same as daytime, besides all of this. Isn't it split because of the hopper thing? Yeah, it's split because of the dumb hopper thing I did. I have to cover up these blocks too. They're just, you know, it's a little bit ugly and a little bit unnecessary. But just so we have some semblance of coverage here. But yeah, I think that this is one of those things you could spend all day doing and still not be that sure of. You know, like, there's always going to be a block somewhere. But as long as I got the obvious blocks, I feel better about this. So you missed some at the bottom by the pyramid. Yeah, there's if you look over here, right, there's some blocks where I don't know if we keep placing them, we'll just be exposing more blocks to cover in netherrack, which is kind of weird. So yeah, also this lava, the way it flows, is a little bit awkward and unnatural because of the torches. But yeah, the overall vibe is good. I should have put some buttons down at the base to stop the lava flowing too far. That would have been smart. Why do they call you Toy Cat? What's the story? Says Jalapeno Jose. Sorry, Jalapeno Jose. Sorry, I'm not a Spanish speaker or American, so the J meaning H is not intuitive to me. Someone always makes fun of that. They're like, "Oh, you don't know that it's jalapeno?" And it's like, why can't I say jalapeno? You know what I mean when I say jalapeno. So I made a torch desert in my world because of this Let's Play, says Ian's Natural Ketchup. That's so cool. That's really so cool. So yeah, this is a big project, obviously. Goes without saying. Then I have I finished this. Good lord. Okay, so thank you. Congrats on your 10-year in your Let's Play. Been fun to watch you grow through the years. I hope you're doing well, fellow cat lover. Hey, thank you, cat lover. We are both cat lovers. It is true. It is always cool to see you pop up here and there, cat lover.
Was it really that long ago when you started working on that netherrack covered mountain? I thought that was only like a year ago.
If you measure your time by like Minecraft projects, things get weird, right? Like this tutorial world feels like so recent to me, like the most recent project I've done, but it's really not. It's really such a non-recent one. And yeah, if it was up to me, I think I'd do a little bit more around here with this. Like the underwater village, oh, I totally forgot about that. Okay, let's place some blocks for that right now. Let's find some wood. Let's chop it down. Let's add it to that, because that needs some doing. I wanted to build the village from the tutorial world, but it's underwater. I think it's a silly idea, but I want to do it anyway. I feel like I should write down all this inspiration somewhere. You know, I don't have a pen on me. How long ago was the spoon/banana stream? It was some time ago. Oh, it's such a shame. Harrison was down for me to send him the spoon to, like, you know, keep that piece of history forever. But we didn't set it up in time for me to move. Can I get some of those jalapeno poppers? Jalapeno poppers sounds better than jalapeno poppers. You can fight me on that all you like. Okay, so I need to do something on this. Do I have any dirt on me? No. It's kind of fun. I think it'll be like a beautiful, like, analogy, right? Because Minecraft's tutorial, you know, Minecraft for Xbox 360 is underwater right now. It's been discontinued for a really long time. Funnily enough, not getting the aquatic update. So, like, having this part of the world be underwater, I think that'll be a beautiful analogy of some form. Yeah, so I want to add some blocks to this. I need to add some blocks all around here. Look at some reference footage. Make it happen. Just drained the ocean again. Can't believe you neglected spoon costume and left it behind. I know, I'm a terrible, terrible person. Also, yeah, I put my sheep, which I use for black wool, like, on some sand. Like, really, they should be on some grass, shouldn't they? Yeah, like, I think that's the minimum they should... You know, actually, why don't I just move them over there? So they can at least grow back some of that wool. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just... Oh, okay, well, that's not helping at all. But you get the idea. Okay, well, besides all the sheep murder, the idea is good here. Actually, yeah, what's in the chest here? We got some granite. I can't really use that. Got some andesite. I don't intend to use that. Got some mushroom blocks and some oak leaves and oh gosh. First ever super chat, and I feel like you deserve them. We should catch up sometime. Enjoy the £9. Can buy you a few Greg's sausage rolls maybe. Yeah, no, I actually had I had a steak bake earlier this week, like one of the no steak bakes. It was pretty good. It's hard not to love Greg's, right? It's impossible not to love Greg's. Yeah, Toy Cat can't wait to enter his world if it's over 18 years old. Yeah, you know, if you buy the world on the marketplace, make sure you wait another 8 years before you enter it. It's true. You want to make sure you follow your local laws on that. Very important. But no, thank you, Cat Lover. It is. I remember it's like it must have been the Xbox 360 days that I first spotted your name from something or other. It's crazy because again, when I was live streaming back, 10 years ago on this world, live streaming was this weird like niche thing. Whereas now it's like it's content creation. If you're a streamer and you're not in the live streaming game, what's wrong with you? Okay, so moving on to other unfinished projects because I wanted to work on that one, but I don't have any of the blocks for it. Do you want to see what I'm currently up to? Okay, actually, this one technically is also unfinished. I had a limited time product. I had like 4 weeks. There were Toy Cat keychains. If you want to see, this is the only one that exists now. I was trying, and we needed 500 orders. We got like 300 or something. We got halfway, which halfway is no comprendo. Everyone got refunded, of course. You're all good. But yeah, it means that this, which is meant to be a monument to that, like if this got to sky height, that meant that we hit our target. It only got up to this far. By the way, I'm drinking a Rhubarb East London Liquor Company to celebrate the anniversary. Oh, actually, I thought that was terrible, but it's like a complex flavor. It hits you bad, and then it says, "We're fine now." I really love rhubarbs, by the way. Okay. I'm not going to tell you about my rhubarb love. So here's an unfinished project, actually. I covered a plains biome in Obsidian, which by the way, is finished. I've covered every block in this biome. It's a really weirdly shaped biome, so it's actually not that impressive looking. But I covered a biome in Obsidian. It took so much Obsidian, and it doesn't even look that good, right, chat? If we're being honest, it looks kind of, I don't understand. But, where's the sign, Toy Cat? Is rhubarb alcohol? Rhubarb is not alcohol. It's a root plant. I don't know if it's a fruit, actually. It might be a vegetable, but it's one of my favorites. So yeah, I've got 2 sugar boxes on the side here, which I store my purple pillars and my end bricks. Apparently just my purple pillars. It's weird, you figure end stone bricks would be the thing that I'm definitely not lacking because they're so easy to make. Should I just come... Hey, what a reference, Jan. What a reference. Yeah, I need to come out here with a bunch of endstone bricks and just, like, power away at this, right? See, I built myself an end ship. I built myself an end desert temple. Everyone's favorite end structure. I mean, I think it's my favorite end structure. We even dug the whole thing down, maybe a little bit ridiculously. We got little secret areas over here. Again, I put effort when I design my structures like this. But yeah, it's obviously going to be overshadowed now by the project happening next door. Because again, I need to... Let's go grab some ends. Actually, let's go grab some endstone.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Your videos have inspired me through the years. I love seeing your projects. When I was in a bad place a few years ago, your content helped me feel better.
Thank you. That's so cool to hear, Voos Rain. It was actually about 10 years ago, a little bit more. I had like a similar thing. I realized recently what actually caused the bad event. Like, it took me 11 years to work out. But I worked out like what, like, and having like, you know, like the comfort YouTuber to like talk real about the world there for me was like pivotal. It was like essential to me. And so, yeah, I've always liked doing the same for the same reason. And it always means the most to me that, like, I know what it's like to be in that, like, everything is terrible crisis mode. Because it's weird, like, as soon as you're over a crisis, you're like, oh yeah, it's fine, I'm through this now. But when you're in the midst of something awful, I've got, like, I'm currently going through, like, a fun personal thing. Like, that, you know, you know how I had the fun thing about, like, oh yeah, when you live with, living with a girlfriend's very different to, see, I'm having like a similar thing, but for, you know, other people in your life, perhaps. I'm learning the pits and the perils that can come of living with someone. And, indeed, like, you know, I feel like I'm learning about, like, how divorces work, right? Like, okay, let's place our blocks now. No, damn it. Well, I wanted some more endstone anyway. It's fine. I'll get a few extra blocks. But like, you know how like two people get married and they're like the most in love they've ever been, and then when they get divorced, things get nasty. You can tell yourself it's not going to, or you like, but for some reason, a lot of the time it just does. Yeah, I'm having like that. I'm having like a messy divorce with my plumber right now. It looks like, which is not a phrase most people get to say very often. Is it raining where you are? I think so, actually. I love the smell of rainwater in the morning, or the evening, or whatever time of day this is. So yeah, I'm gonna place these blocks now. I'm doing a horrible job at it. I don't know why I placed all the purple first. This seems like such an easy slam dunk of a build to do. The divorce wasn't messy. She just left. Oh, sorry, my divorce was messy. See, that's like a cool thing, but it's also like, it's not like that's the expected 100% of the time thing, or even like 90% of the time thing. Let me tell you, depression has effects lasting a lifetime. It has alters your perception and thoughts on everyone and everything around you. I spent 3 years in a psych hospital. I learned the hard way. That sucks to hear that, man. I think there is definitely a separate world out there for people who have never gone through, you know, rough things. And it always does sound like a fun world, you know? It does sound like a world you might want to be a part of. I thought you and your plumber were great friends. This sounds like a tragedy. Exactly. You know, that's what I'm saying. It's fun the way that stuff works. I'm not going to talk about it, though. I'm just trying to say, like, man, like, having, like, when there's something, like, when there's, like, an issue, like, interpersonal otherwise, it'll, like, weigh on your head, though, right? It'll be the big thing. It'll be, like, what your thoughts return to a lot. And, yeah, I think that's incredibly interesting in that way. So, IBX Toy Cat, on a scale of 2 to 2, what's your favorite color of the alphabet? 6. Apparently after rainfall, the irons on the air that smell good have health benefits. Oh, man, I love walking around in the rain. That must be why I'm so healthy. I say, drinking my rhubarb vodka. The game sounds not synced for anyone else. Are they not? That's so interesting, if so. Okay, so I think I've worked on this project, it's fair to say, for a little bit of time now. I Netherite desert well. If they make a Netherite half slab, I'm down with that idea. Oh, I've got some spare blocks lying around. I always forget about... Oh, I've got so much sand just chilling in here. Okay, I've got an idea, chat. I've got an idea. So this isn't an unfinished project. This is me, like, doing some housekeeping in the world. Also, because this... okay, wait, let me show you something cool. Because I made this plains biome out of obsidian, this is my favorite benefit. If a creeper explodes here... Yeah, what do I care? It's the best thing. It is genuinely the best thing. Okay, so we're gonna just load out all of this into these chests. That's a husk over there. Oh, I guess it's a desert. Yeah, there's husks spawning, so I guess it's a desert. Today we learned. I definitely need to fix my inventory. That should go without saying. But, yeah, by putting these into those same shulker boxes, because these shulker boxes have to stay there because they represent shulkers, obviously. Do you get it? Do you see the symbolism? How the shulkers represent shulkers? You know, it's like how blue curtains represent blue curtains sometimes, but sometimes depression. Sometimes these shulker boxes represent deep things, and sometimes it's not that deep at all. So now I have a shulker box, right? And I can take this shulker box and I can fill it with sand. See, there we go. It's literary genius. I agree. Now, this is a world I had this idea for a video recently, chat. So tell me what you think of it. There's so many things that I need to do in this world. I was thinking of like, okay, I'm just gonna tell myself all my my next 100 Minecraft days of survival time. Like, because everyone does 100 days starting from scratch, but I've always felt like it's more interesting to see how people play their long-term worlds. Obviously, a lot of people love the grind to get the dragon the first time, but I think it's more unique to start somewhere else. So 100 days, but it starts in the Let's Play. Toy Cat is everyone's auntie. In I think it's like Vietnamese culture, they call any like older woman an auntie, which I've always found to be fascinating. So I am the older woman by the side of 100 projects in 100 days. 100 projects in 100 days sounds pretty cool, actually. Like it'd be an absolute ADHD nightmare, right? But it's a fun idea. How many projects can I finish in 100 days? Yeah, I think that's a cool thing. In Hawaii too, everyone's an uncle or auntie. You know, I think that's incredibly interesting. So yeah, this is if I was to spend 100 days on something, I could spend 100 days on this project alone and still not finish it. If you watch the 10-year tour, you might have seen this, but it is, as you can see, hey, I enjoyed the Texan accent live stream. This is my Toy Cat Tex. I'm glad you liked it. I thought it was fun. I found it to be a lot of fun. So yeah, this is my, I'm trying to make a console-sized Nether here in the overworld. The amount of, it's ridiculous, the amount going into this. But, yeah, I'm going to build a console edition 256 by 256 by 128 Nether. So all of the netherrack blocks I've been collecting have been for this reason right here. So every single one of these blocks, one by one, I'm just gonna place some more netherrack on the ground, and we're gonna make that happen, you know? Also, yeah, we hit 750 members already, by the way, so the goal is a drink stream. We're not doing it for this live stream. I feel like I want to be like cognizant to talk stories and about the world of you. So yeah, this is the most recent project. This is like the last week or two. But around it, you might spot the recycled Nether Fortress. One of my favorite types of projects that like they're so big that I haven't attempted one in a while is recycling an entire structure in Minecraft. So I destroyed by hand an entire Nether Fortress, and then I've you know, reconstituted it in the overworld. But also it's got a little village bit over here. I think it's fun personally. I enjoyed the 4-hour Let's Play as Angler Van Kampenhout. I like to... I want to find the perfect balance in format between length and, you know, engagement. I want to make the best stuff that people will enjoy. But I want it... You know, the easiest way to do that is 25-minute Let's Plays. People can actually enjoy it and consume a 25-minute Let's Play. But I think there's something more to be said about longer videos. I think 10 hours is too long. I think 4 hours is probably also too long. But I want to find the sweet spot that is as long as possible. Okay, so I want to get the Toycat map purely to look at the Lost Woods. Oh man, that's crazy you remember that. I don't think I've referenced that in a video for years. But yeah, the Lost Woods are... Because if you don't know, chat, I started a project in my world with the goal being that this is something only I get to see. It's like my little private area. Oh yeah, those irons on the air after it's just rained. I've got such good health benefits, I say, drinking my rhubarb drink. What wonderful health I'm feeling. Honestly, this tastes exactly like sparkling water. I genuinely couldn't tell you. It's just rhubarb juice, pressed apple juice, malic acid, citric acid, cane sugar, and water, apparently. And it's vegetarian and vegan friendly. Would you believe it? You referenced it in the first marketplace drop for the world. Yeah, so that's what when I made it, it was just for that, and then I figured like, oh, like for the few of you that download this world, you get to do that. But then I think we sold over 10,000 copies over a few months. It was the wildest thing. It like blew me away. If I'm being entirely honest. You drank acid. Yeah, I'm literally drinking acid right now. Seems pretty crazy when you say it out loud, doesn't it? So, yeah, I've got to place over 100,000 more netherrack blocks. So that'll be a fun one. Definitely looking forward to that. It'll be some good time in Minecraft. And, can we get a Java download of your map somehow? Sadly not. If you make something for the marketplace, you have to promise not to distribute it outside of, you know, like it makes sense, right? They're telling you don't devalue the premise of our system. You know, I get it, but also like it's kind of wacky. So I can't drink water challenge. Okay, let's drink some sparkling water. Now I'm trying to I really like soda, but my body doesn't like caffeine. And for some reason, why do most carbonated beverages have caffeine in? Like, what is its purpose? Drink water with every meal challenge. It's a good thing to have with your meals. See, I've got to place blocks all over this place. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a great time. But it's not the only unfinished project around here. So if we head over here real quick, I'm going to get the Elder Guardian effect and it's fine. This is one that I started. It's like, this is one of the most unfinished projects. So I wanted to make like a shanty town on the water over here. And so I placed all the logs thinking, yeah, that's a cool idea. And then I was like, how do I make a shanty town? And I was like, fences? Yeah, actually, wait, fences. Okay. I'm going to work on this unfinished project. This is what shanty towns look like, chat. Look at it. Doesn't it look so much more legit now? That's good. Remember the series where you traveled 10,000 blocks away and talked about random topics? Ah, yeah. Okay, I found that recently by accident while looking for something else. It's like I genuinely forgot that was a thing. I think a lot of people on this, people who maybe toured this world themselves might not know that it's a thing. Okay, so next up on the unfinished project list, because I made an end portal here in the Nether to represent where my end portal was in the overworld. I think that's fun. I mean, it's technically unfinished because this block is missing, apparently. I should have brought some... Ooh, it's raining quite heavily now. Do you hear the rain, chat? I don't know if you can hear rain. Rain's like a really calming noise. Like, you know, it should be terrifying to us. Like, you're gonna get wet and die. But, it's pretty good for me. How is it possible to have all these projects going on at the same time? Each one would make me feel bad about not finishing them. See, the trick is to never feel bad for anything ever. You know, one of the things I'm learning from my current interpersonal dispute is that some people never feel bad about anything in the... No, let's not make that joke. No, I think that it's your Minecraft world. You can finish whatever you want to finish. If I decide that the way this tunnel is finished is by placing a prismarine block in the ceiling, then that's the way it's finished, right? I think you make more interesting things when you focus on where your creative energy is at the time, rather than trying to like force it where you need it. By the way, what do you think of the sniffer lore? Any thoughts on prehistoric Minecraft? I do have... Oh, actually... Oh, I guess my overworld Nether is technically not finished as well, for the same reason. Again, it's kind of... It's not much to say here, but a little bit of the ice melted away. Or maybe it just wasn't in the right place. Shall I just replace it then? Okay, which of these ice blocks can I easily remove? Also, yeah, I think you can see the netherrack through there. It kind of ruins the effect. Also, why is that a stone slab rather than an... Is there meant to be an ice block here as well, maybe? Yeah, it's a little bit of a mess up. Oh, the piglin's attacking me. Wait, one sec. I can solve this. I can solve this. We just gotta switch this one out for this one. Yeah, try and attack me, buddy. I put pressure myself for no reason. No one will see my single player world or anything. Yeah, you gotta... Like, Minecraft... Yeah, again, like, I'm literally sharing my world to people all the time. And I like to be very transparent and honest about the fact that, like, yeah, there's some things I said I would finish, but, like, it's my Minecraft world. I can decide not to finish things. All I like. I don't know, let's find an embarrassing example. One that, like, makes me feel like, ooh, I've done something wrong. Caffeine replaced the cocaine that was at one time legal. That's the original pick-me-up. Can we just put cocaine back in drinks then? Like, I bet my body reacts better to cocaine than to caffeine, right? I bet it does. Maybe in a few years we'll look at, you know, caffeine the way we look at cocaine. Okay, so I mined out an entire Nether fortress over here. But if I'm not mistaken, it's technically not mined. It's only like 99% gone or something. I think there's like a few blocks in here somewhere. Isn't it like super weird, by the way? This is a Nether fortress minus the Nether fortress. Like, it's very odd to look at. Like, it looks like I've mined these holes in my Nether, but this is just where the holes in the Nether be, you know? This is how Nether fortresses generate. Can you hear the rain now, chat? Can you hear the rain now? Okay, so okay, we got a piglin over here. I actually think I might have finished this one. I think I lied to you when I said it was unfinished. If we look around, okay, so I technically didn't mine the blaze spawner. Oh, that's weird. There's like the exact chunk radius where it begins and stops. Isn't that cool? I've never been able to do that before, or never seen that being done before. Yeah, you can hear the rain. Okay, so if I shut my window, okay, I'm not gonna do it with a magma cube there. I'll shut my window because I've got it open to keep myself cool. I'll shut my window and see what that does. Oh, it's so rainy out here. Honestly, I think it's just about as loud. I like the noise better anyway. I think you found them already and minced them. Oh, mined them, not minced them, Cancer's attitude. Tyler Smith, by the way, discount coli. You're not. Thank you very much, discount coli. Yeah, so I think this was an unfinished project that I came back and mined. Isn't it just surreal to look around? Like, I could do this all day. Like, bro, I used to watch you when I was like 9. I'm shocked by how many of these comments I get. They make me feel bad because I aim my videos at like, if you want to watch this as a teenager, you can. If you want to watch this older than that, great too. That's fine. I genuinely didn't believe my videos would have any interest below the age of like 13. It didn't seem like, because, you know, I was saying like words and like 10-year-olds don't know words. They don't, you know, so yeah, apparently I did mine the entire thing. The entire fortress is gone, chat. Hey, thank you, Black Visionist. You became the 700th member. That's cool. We hit a milestone today. 2 milestones in one day. 10 years and 700 members. I started watching in my late 30s. And now you're still in your late 30s, NedRN. That's just how that works. You'll always be in your late 30s. So here's one of these exclusive biomes for the console edition. The Soul Sand something or other. I've been watching you since I was in diapers, and I'm older than you. You know, adult diapers do sound like the best of everything, right? Like, in exchange, you know, you get to just use the bathroom whenever you want, whenever you feel like it. You never have to worry about public restrooms. Sounds like a win to me. Sounds like a win to me. I started watching when I was 25, 7 years ago. I was trying to learn Minecraft so I could teach my son how to Minecraft. I've actually heard that one quite a bit. Like, see, that to me, like, seems like a logical story, because it's like, yeah, but again, apparently, like, not aiming at kids is what a lot of kids like. Some children want to watch Dora the Explorer and go, it's an alligator. Dora, it's an alligator. You know, like, and some people want to be like, hear it how it is, you know? I think that's the fascinating thing about human development. Some people, like, relish in their stage of life, and some people would like to actually be full adults. I'm preparing to break a lot of bed. Do you know a method to coax my cat into kneading it for me? Or should I just use my long boy? Kneading, the cat, when cats knead the bread, it's the cutest thing. IBX Toy Cat is buying adult diapers. I'm not buying adult diapers just because I don't know, I feel like it's probably expensive. I bet it's gross to take off. Like, I don't know how diapers work. Like, do you sit in your own poop? Like, surely your poop would rub against your butt if that's what you did. But then, what's the difference between pooping and a diaper? You know, I'm not gonna, see, I'm not asking these questions because there's a corner of the internet that's a little bit too informed, and I don't wanna summon them there. I'm 12 and been watch I started watching when I was 16, says Notta. My first bid was the Minecraft quiz one. I don't remember the Minecraft quiz. Wait, Minecraft quiz. Okay, Minecraft quiz. Chat. We're gonna go find it.
Let's add creativity to Minecraft. You know that point about
IBX Toy Cat
and intrinsic motivation.
Minecraft.
These things are so simple, but allow you to make your world just a little bit nicer.
Minecraft quiz. Oh, the Minecraft exam. Oh man, that got 367,000 views. They made a second one, funnily enough. They made, okay, so the person who made it made a second one, but got a little bit control freaky about it. He was like, you will send in your paper to me and I will grade it. It's like, how does that work for a video? No, the Minecraft quiz was fun. So yeah, here's another unfinished project. I should have kept my deep state from earlier, really. I'm still working on the Nether tunnel. You all know about the Nether tunnel. If you watch live streams at this point, I'm digging a giant tunnel through the Nether. Apparently, there's a lot of netherrack that just sits in the sky here. It's always a work in progress. It's a big thing. Something you might not know is a work in progress, and by that I mean I've ignored it for years, and I hope no one notices. I built my Nether fortress a little bit further out than it originally went. So if you look over here, you can see. Maybe you can't see. I started watching when you were playing Minecraft for a video. My first video was the communist server. Yeah, I can't discount like every time a video goes viral, some people say like, oh, like this wasn't my favorite. But it's like, yeah, but it meant that thousands of people who had never seen the channel before got to see it. Like, finding people who haven't seen your channel yet is one of the hardest things on YouTube. So the fact that that worked is amazing. So yeah, if you look right here, you can see, maybe you can spot, I never built the legs for this. Because a real Nether fortress, if you look at it, it has this like curved gradient to it. So there's a leg down to lava, then there's a curve, then there's another leg. However, because I Nether brick's an expensive resource, I started building the curve. I just kind of never finished it. I didn't finish it. Well, that was nice of you, Mr. Blaze. Another project, by the way. I don't know if this is unfinished as much as just unused. I built a big glass tunnel under the... Oh, God, that's scary. Under the Nether, just like this. I think it's kind of cool. I like it. It doesn't have all the glass in it yet, and also apparently it's not all the way finished. But if we were to keep mining... Oh, I see why we can't do that. Oops. Okay, but if we were to continue and not make that very obvious mistake... Okay, let's just place a block there. I guess we could probably mine these blocks, right? Yeah, if we were to... Okay, just... I want to see where this takes me at this point. Okay, so if we were to continue this, then I'd be able to make a really cool glass tunnel that leads me to some soul sand, and then up from the soul sand wherever we want to be. So, yeah, I think this is a cool idea. It's just, it didn't ever have any practicality, and so it's unfinished, but is it really unfinished? Yeah. I think I should mine down all this sand and replace it with like a... Honestly, I just don't need the sand there at all anymore, right? I think I probably need that sand, because otherwise the lava will fall in. But all the rest of the sand is kind of unnecessary. So, let's mine it. That can go. And so too can all of this. Let's work on another unfinished project. I was looking for a tutorial. How did everyone mention how you found the channel? I'd love to hear your stories, chat. No, yeah, so 10 years ago, my very definition of like happiness and success was slightly different. There's a lot of things that are still the same. The last direwolf paid me money for this sign. Thanks, man. It's crazy how like some of the signs that have gone up because of some like bribe are like, you know, still there, and I'm like, man, do you think the last direwolf remembers he did this? He's immortalized in the world forever. And do you think he even knows? I sometimes wonder stuff like that. I might have been suggested one of the political videos, but the tutorials when I started playing Minecraft. I honestly don't remember. It says Ian's Natural Ketchup. What sort of a name is Ian's Natural Ketchup, by the way? Also, why do I have two separate tunnels here? I really can't remember why I did that. I can't work it all out. It's all very confusing. But, yeah, it's a Let's Play world. It's too long to remember. Probably the algorithm, one of the realm videos. Yeah, but which video the algorithm fed you is always an interesting question, right? Also, there's some glass blocking me from going further back. I wonder what's back there. Yeah, I'm 50. I started playing 3 months ago. Love your channel. Hey, Stephanie C. Really appreciate it. Also, I didn't get stone in my flat world. To answer your question, HPT. I haven't got it yet, at least. I'm gonna get it soon. I want to do a big flat world grind. Oh, do you see that little corner over there? I want to do a big grind for it soon. To protect your flammable arse from the lava. That's clearly it. That's clearly it. So I'll place my Nether quartz in there. Man, this is like the most eclectic chest. It's just everything that the Nether can provide me. Hey, Greg, thanks for the Toy Cat tax. I have an idea, chat. You know how you can smelt sand and get glass? You should be able to smelt soul sand and get soul glass. What do you reckon? I think it's a good idea. I'll waive my legal rights to it if you want to use it, Mojang. I know you're watching. Okay, well that's no fun, is it? I think another thing I need to do is place a bunch of boats over the world. So yeah, there's oh, here's another unfinished project. That I actually really want to work on. I'll have to grab some soul sand. You know, damn it, I was just talking about soul sand. Based. What will that look like? It could be like a cool resource used for like... I think soul glass is a great idea, okay? Let's rest with that. So we take the soul sand, and we're gonna go do the thing. Soul glass is Toycat's representation, so it has to be in 1.20. Yeah, when I grew up, I used to have soul glass all around me, and I haven't enjoyed Minecraft knowing that it's not in there. No, I want to be like really clear when I'm saying like, you know, I genuinely do think adding new things to Minecraft is great. I always just, it feels like a bit glossy, you know, like a bit transparent, hollow. I don't know what the word is, what I'm trying to describe. When everything, like, why is it that, why can't we just say that like making good games is priority is the biggest benefactor of a thing. You know, like making a cool thing that people get to enjoy is of course the biggest benefit. It's like it's you know there's this weird marketing technique humans full practice too. If something has more features, even if you never intend to use those features, you'll like it better. If someone was going to sell you an oven and then someone was going to say for the same price you can get a 2-in-1 oven, you don't care what the 2-in-1 is. You're like, ooh, it's also a frying machine. Oh man, that's going rough. Oh, apparently I need to place more stone bricks over here. I built the left side, but I never built the right side. For some reason. I genuinely don't know why. Also, there's some... Apparently the tunnel just gets thinner and thinner here. I guess this goes out by 1 block, and then... So this does... I'm not even sure, honestly. I've got a lot of netherrack blocks to mine here. You can only see through one side of soul glass. Oh, that's such a cool idea. One-way glass in Minecraft would be so cool. Okay, soul glass. New idea. Honestly, when they did tinted glass, they should have made soul glass, right? Tinted glass is fun. So, soul glass is much cooler. So yeah, one of my big, again, it's like a regret. Because I should have at some point scaled it up long ago. If I hadn't...
Let's hear it for Toy Cat.
Let's hear it.
10 years.
Okay. First of all, Ned Oran, thank you very much. Let's hear it for Toy Cat indeed. Yeah, fun fact, Mojang was watching the Texan accent stream. Is that true? I don't... If Mojang was watching that, then they would know that I am the absolute best Texan to represent the entire underrepresented Texan community. There are millions of Texans play Minecraft, but yet we do not have a single voice on the Mojang development team. I think that is ridiculous. In fact, C418 even lives inside of Texas. So yeah, this is my village right here. If it gets the food out of the freezer and cooks and plates it, I'm sold. Oh wait, that's the husband. I always like to... I like this joke because it's so bad and makes everyone like want to kill you. But you just gotta be like, oh yeah, this place has a dishwasher. And then you just point at whoever asked you where the dishwasher is. Yeah, I press right to open the chat. How have they still not fixed that all these years later? Like, they fixed it for a bit, and I think it, like, created a bigger bug. Like, look at my chat. It's just respawn point set and press right to open it. Is corporate the right word? Yeah, I guess it makes sense because when you get to the level of a corporation, you need to appeal to as many investors as possible. And one of the smart ways of saying to investors that you like... Oh, it's not even just investors, I should say. It's like, it's also to your own staff members, right? One of the big problems with getting hundreds of people to work on this in the same direction is they need to feel like they're doing something good every single day. And so you need to say like, oh yeah, this thing that seems really minor, actually, like adding new blocks to Minecraft, you tell an artist that, they're like, yeah, it gets done when it gets done. They're like, but just so you know, there's whole communities of Minecraft that are waiting on this so they can feel represented. So if you want to get that done a little bit sooner, I mean, it's the polite vibe behind it, right? Buster jokes, they're like normal jokes, but really. The US has S Corporation, which is a one-person corporation. Yeah, I'm actually, I'm meeting with an accountant in America about that, actually, funnily enough. It's ridiculous the way taxation works without that in America. But that is one of the ways around it that I have learned about. So yeah, this is my village, and it was like my very first attempt at farming villages. It's very rough for that reason. I think I could just make a parallel thing in here. But because I made it before they traded for melon blocks, they traded for melon slices instead, it's a really efficient way of getting emeralds in exchange for melon slices. But I only made 4 farming villages because I had to trap all my villagers inside. I didn't know all the mechanics perfectly. And it means that I have this, also, is my pickaxe one of the things that's dying? Also, thank you, Scoopsky Cat. Appreciate becoming the 701st channel member. Do I have any melons lying around? Oh, we've got 18 melons. I'll sell those, I guess. But it means that, look, I can get my hands on some emeralds very easily. Look at this. I'm getting great deals and I'm getting experience too, which are really wonderful things. Emeralds are useful for so much in Minecraft. But I wish I'd done it more efficiently. It's a regret. Rimless Village followed the 20th century Italian regime. Yeah, okay. No one snitched on me right now. But Deshi, I just realized flags aren't okay for a certain version of this world that exists, and I'm glad that no one spotted that. I forgot that was a thing. It's a little bit 20th century Italian regime in here. You know, it's a little bit Mussolini up in this village. Honestly, I enjoyed that video. I thought when I was making it, like, is this a stretch? Is anyone even gonna get this? What am I doing here? Yeah, look, I've even got the flag in the way I made the beds. I think that was fun. Maybe I should just do, like, Minecraft playthrough, but I'm an axe. I think that's a terrible idea. Like, Minecraft the communist playthrough, where you just gotta continuously starve yourself. And you know, that's a very good idea. Anytime you get emeralds, you gotta give it right back to the villagers. You know, this is a very good idea, actually. I'm gonna write this down. Okay, someone write this down. Thank you for the peach butt, Jira. I love a good butt made of peaches. See, I also this is just like this was basically like I was making a video about 20th century Italian regimes and learning about how Minecraft village mechanics worked at the same time. And I cannot believe that that's just you know, it's a thing. It's a thing that exists. And to this day I still have not placed all the top blocks for this thing out here. It's a whole thing. It was the Marshall Plan explained in Minecraft. I think I did the Marshall Plan because obviously, like, 20th century Italian regime left the country in disarray, and so America had to come and so the Marshall Plan was a follow-up to that. But I think that video was the one where I went into a bit too niche of a topic. Like, who cares about the Marshall Plan? Who cares about the Marshall Plan, I tell you? More people should care. During the communist Minecraft stream, you must call the villagers comrade. This is a good idea. Write this down. Write this all down. I've just found my next million view video, chat. So yeah, I have a few other weird projects around here. Like this is an area that's like prime for development. I want to have something big here for me to fly past when I'm going between places. Like, even if it's just a brick pyramid. I should make a brick pyramid, right? But having something here would be really cool. Where did the IBX in your name come from, says HPT. I'm glad you asked, HPT. Happy birthday. That's what that stands for. It was a short-lived clan. Literally, it's so short-lived. I didn't do a single thing in this clan. We came up with the idea for a clan. We all named ourselves that, and then we never did anything clan-like on RuneScape. It was Imperial Battalion 10. Here on YouTube, I've had the name Toycat for a while now. In the new handle system, it's even more Toycat. Also, hey, 702 members. But yeah, the funny thing is because I named my second channel IBX2Cat. Wait, is the 2Cat name of it? Wait, what? One sec. I just realized right now, if I can get my second channel renamed 2Cat, I can just start calling this channel Toycat. Okay, everyone freeze right now. You know, look at your watches. Tell me what they're saying. Okay, YouTube.com. Okay, so I'm gonna go see if the 2Cat username is available. Who else would be called 2Cat, right, chat? Okay. So we're gonna go to youtube.com/handles. Okay. Instead of IBX2Cat, let's see if we can get just 2Cat. It's available, chat. Would it make any sense if it's just 2Cat, Toycat, and 2Cat? What do you reckon, chat? Is 2Cat better than IBX2Cat? I think 2Cat is better, right? Right? Toy cat, 2 cat. I think it's smart. Check the numerology of it. Okay. I probably should have asked really on that channel, shouldn't I? That's the more logical place to do it. Your channel URL IBX2cat will continue to work. But 2cat will be the... Spell it 2cat, though. Oh, yeah, if you... Oh, so 2cat is taken if you spell it out. 2cat is only available if you put the 2 like that. 2cat is a weird name now that I might flip a coin. I'll flip a coin, and by the time it lands, I'll know what I want. That's what people always say. Okay, so I've got... Chat, which coin should I flip? I've got a pound coin, I got a 10p coin, and I got a 50p coin. Which of these coins are we flipping today? You know, I don't care about your opinion. Let's flip the pound coin. So there's the queen's head, long may she live, on one side, and there's this funny, like, whatever the heck. Can you even, I literally can't even see what that is. So there's the queen and there's the not queen. I'm gonna say queen, we go to 2cat, not queen, we don't. Well, don't change the main channel though. Now the main channel's always been Toy Cat actually. Like I think it might say Toy IBX there, Eurocoins though. Now this is the pound. The new pound coin. I don't know if you're British, Cancer's Attitude. I don't think you are. That's why this is yeah, whatever. Yeah, the euro looks a lot like the pound. I don't know if the pound looks a lot like the euro actually. Which way around is it, chat? Yeah, what a win that is. What a win that is. Okay, so hello everyone. It does say IBX, that's why it's always been ToyCat. If you go to youtube.com/ToyCat, that's the actual URL now. And then if you go to youtube.com/@ToyCat, or if you just type @ToyCat, that's how you find the channel. That's my handle, air quotes. Pound looks like a euro because the old pound was gold. Yeah, the old pound was all gold, right? And I guess you want to make a cheaper coin with like silver in the middle. Yeah, I guess all modern chat. Who knocked off whose currency? £2 looks the same as €1 coin. Do we have a new £2 coin yet, or are we still using the old one from like? It's a good question. Do you want to see some British money, chat? Okay, so I've got too much film on me right now. Here's what £10 looks like. As you can see. Here's what £5 looks like. It's all plastic money, so you literally can't tear it. Last time I tried to do that, I accidentally tore it, but like it's if you live in Euroland, you might not be able to twist your money and pull it, and you have to bite this money if you want to destroy it. And then aren't they phasing out 1 or 2p coins by 2030 or something? They were meant to do it this decade, but they worried they'd lose votes with old people, which I think is like the dumbest reason. Like, you know, I think old people shouldn't. I think if you're upset about losing pennies, and you're old, you know, actually, I think old people shouldn't be allowed to vote. But there should be a health check. There should be like a doctor in the polling room, and they should be like, are you going to live for at least 2 years? If not, your votes don't count. That's how I think it should be done. I'm just saying. Remember when you tasted money? I mean, wait, I was just saying I wanted some cocaine. Statistically, 97% of money has like traces of cocaine on it, right? I'm just saying, if I want some classic Coca-Cola. I think I mentioned before, like, my disgust factor is like different or lower than most people's. Like, I actually feel bad about throwing money in my mouth, you know? Like, I'm not like worried like, oh yeah, someone touched that before with their hands. I bet they didn't even wash them. It's like, yeah, I'm the one who hasn't washed my hands most recently after touching this money. Yeah, if I have what are the symptoms of cocaine, chat? What are the symptoms? So yeah, this I had this really okay. I still think this was the dumbest thing I did that I really am glad I did. When TU12 came out, I did a little TU12 Let's Play. Oh, sorry, when the anniversary of TU12 happened, I made a TU12 Let's Play, and I built with only blocks from that update, so jungle, stairs, and red. Honestly, we are spoiled by modern day updates. We were so hyped for like 10 blocks and an ocelot. Explains why Toy Cat is okay with petting a rat. Please get a COVID test after this, Toy Cat, says Tyler Smith. See, I'm genuinely concerned for you if that, like, I'm worried that's not sarcasm. That you're like, you know, like, what, you know, it's been years dealing with this, and, like, some people still, you know, like, COVID isn't transmitted mostly via surfaces, and it's not going to be transmitted by money I've had in my pockets for, like, weeks, right? Not coming from experience, but 100% cocaine is just caffeine on steroids. I don't know if that's what I want. But do you wash money? I only wash the money that comes from my illegal side businesses, Deshi. I don't wash most of my money. Symptoms include talking quickly and incessantly, so nobody would notice. Oh, let me show you another. Man, this is one I need to go do. Go lick some eyeballs, then get a COVID test. My only regret is people can't lick my eyeballs because I've got contact lenses in. I need to go find some. Best get a HIV test quick, lol, says Polly E. Let's hope so. You know, I've always wanted to. No, HIV is one of those scary things. One of my, like, low. No, I'm not gonna share. Taste the contact lens. If you insist, then. No, I need to be able to see for the rest of this live stream. What do I, you know? I say I need to see. So yeah, over here, I made a minecart rail. This was designed to go all the way under my world, back when my world was finite. Obviously now it's infinite, and that's, like, a lot trickier to do. Wait, what if I make the underground rail, like, come out? I think that'd be pretty cool, actually. Yeah, that's my new idea. Okay. So, you see this right here? It's my big... It's like an underground tunnel designed to, like, get me to all these places. I think it's designed so messily. I could definitely do with, like, touching this area up a little bit. Pet rats are actually cute, says Ag Silver Radio. Yeah, I need, like, a pen and paper. Do I have a pen and paper lying around? Okay, someone keep an eye on those zombies. Say zombies, no zombie, if they get too close. Oh, no one said it. Chat, I gave you one instruction. This is the closest thing I could find to a notebook, but I don't think it's going to do the job. Also, I hate when a creeper explodes on this landmass. I think this is the place that should be made of obsidian. Specifically for this reason. It's just, you know, like, now we have to place a torch down. And once we place the torch down, then we have to, like, cover it, and it's not going to all the way cover up, so now there's going to be a hole just kind of chilling here. But isn't there a whiteboard in your office? Ah, yes! Aha, Dan Marsh. Thank you for knowing my own office better than I do. Yeah, it's just over there. Okay. I'm going to write it down. I can't believe I've had a whiteboard in here this whole time. And I didn't even know. Yeah, it's right over here. I have a whiteboard, chat. It's quite handy, actually. Okay. I'm going to write down things I need to do in this world for a 100-day video. Okay, one is I want to build... I'm not going to do this in order, actually. Like, underwater tutorial. That's a must, right? That's gotta be a must. Okay. I have terrible handwriting, by the way. Underwater tutorial. I wanna fix the ice by flat area fix. The Will of Toy Cat was great. Yeah, I have a spin. If you do you want to look around my office? Wait, if I just lower my green screen? Can you see it, chat? Actually, I don't know what you can see right now. Oh, you can only just about see the wheel in the corner there, actually. But the Will of Toy Cat's over there. I got an AC. I got some soundproofing foam. I actually wait. You know how earlier? Do you remember the list of, like, Oh, there we go. Let's turn that on while we're here anyway. Do you remember the list of... oh, why is that still there? Okay, let's remove that real quick. Do you remember my list of things I wanted? When I was, like 10 years ago? Guess what I have in the corner of my office, chat? I got it! I did it! I became an adult! Yeah! I'm gonna sit on my beanbag now. Don't have to stream Minecraft. Oh, it's gone orange behind me. How fun. It's our old friend Orange Square. Yeah, sometimes you live your own dreams. No, I legit bought that beanbag because I was like, man, life would be so good. I didn't realize how little I would use it. Orange Square skin. Hey, thank you by the way, Darren Hughes, for gifting 10 memberships. We've been having a good time for memberships recently. I'm glad you've been enjoying the channel, chat. Closer to Drunk Minecraft. Drunk Minecraft is already happening, don't worry. We hit 750 members already. Like, I don't think we're actually at it, but like, we use the member count that just resets every month because it's easier. If you want to see what else I have lying around here, I have this, which is pretty good. The Bible for Minecrafters. It comes in lots of chapters, but I just got the first one. I really can't believe they made this. Like, this feels like a crime. So yeah, people who comment more and more like to get to. Why do I have a chest here, by the way? I think that's gotta be unintentional, right? No religion. I don't know. That was made by Mojang. It was definitely not made by Mojang. It was definitely not. Okay, so we're gonna throw in some. I'm gonna end up with too many Northern shells soon. We should do a, okay, so I got an idea, chat. We should do an expedition to get Hearts of the Sea, so we can make as many conduits as we can. Next mob vote, Tiny Jens or Tiny Agnes. I do love both Tiny Jens and Tiny Agnes. Okay, so I can't believe I went all the way to Nether. And also, wait, I've got all these slime blocks. I've got to do something with all these slimes. What do you reckon, chat? What is the best idea that utilizes all my slime blocks? I want to make something fun with those. I'm gonna write it down on my list. It's gonna be one of my things. I'm keeping track of the ideas, says Cat Beanie. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that, actually. I gotta use those at some point. When are we getting Tiny Toy Cat? Why don't we already have Tiny Toy Cat is the real question. No one's answering it, but we need the answers. So I'm gonna throw my sand chest in here. Oh, I've got so many sand shulkers already, apparently. Yeah, I think I'd enjoy making. I think I would genuinely enjoy just like spending a whole week getting projects done in this world and then condensing it down to like, you know, do the opposite of what I normally do, like show you a giant project in, you know, the 10 hours it takes. You know, show you the 10 hours of project, 10 hours of different projects in like 10 minutes. That could be a lot of fun. I would suggest it, lol, but a giant slime block. I'm gonna need so many slimes for that to be true. But it's good to dream. It's good to dream. Okay, so if you want to see other unfinished projects, oh man, I feel like you could spend all day in this world and then never see all of them. Okay, so on this mountain, do you recall? Maybe you do. I was gonna take every single block of snow away. Wait, what? Okay, so I want to make an entire mountain that... Wait, I don't know why some of these blocks are melted and some are snow and some aren't. Did I need a lot of snowballs, or... What was the name of the game here? But yeah, this used to be a snowy mountain, but then a Minecraft update changed it. And now it's just a very ugly mountain. Like, seriously, I've never seen a mountain so patchy, and I've tried to fix it so many times. It's just never gone well. Also, I made this Minecraft bridge. I was inspired one day to make a Minecraft bridge, and so I made a Minecraft bridge. That's the story, if you'll believe it. So yeah, I placed all these torches down. Oh, I guess, no, this isn't patchy. This is just where I placed my torches, and it made that. And so to make it more intentional, I figured, why don't I shovel the rest of the snow? And then all the blocks that I shovel, I can turn into... Yeah, I think that's what I was doing here, right? But it's a very big project to just kind of undertake. But I guess I need snow blocks at some point anyway, so... I do this, and then I turn those into snow, and then so on and so forth, right? So now we get 4 more, and we make another snow. It's a good idea. I should make a white shulker box. What do you reckon, chat? Also, thank you very much, HPT. You need the membership music and a mixtape. Who's gonna buy my fire mixtape, chat? How about mini temples of every material? Okay, so let me tell you, chat. I'm gonna level with you right now. What I want to do next the most. Also, thank you to Aubrey Holmes for becoming a member. If you don't know Aubrey Holmes, you now have access. I feel like I'm saying your last name wrong. Holmes? I feel like Holmes is wrong too. You're not Aubrey Holmes. Holmes. You now have access not only to the member-only emojis and the green name and all the cool benefits of that, but also my favorite thing is you have access to the member-only video playlist, and it means that you can watch me bathe in Iron Brew, which is the best video on YouTube. You know, I used to think it was a bad thing that people saw it, but now I think it's wonderful.
Console news videos were my first, maybe 2016 to 2017. First streams were when you rebuilt the mansion, and first tip was $1.22 during Stream Mass 2017. You rated my name 7
The name rating! Oh man. Okay, next Minecraft stream that we're in this world, we're bringing back name rating. That was my favorite, like... Because back then on YouTube, people would just tip $1, and they wouldn't say... Like, you couldn't say anything unless you tipped $2. Like, right now, I don't know if you... Actually, I'm going to find out. Can you tip... Okay, I can't find out because I'm myself. But people would tip $1, and it's like, but you can't leave a message. And isn't that the point? What can I say besides thank you for the dollar, you know? So I'd be like, if you tip $1, I'm assuming you want me to rate your name. It's just what I'm going to assume. It was a really fun thing, actually. Remember when you tipped yourself? Yeah, if we do a drunk stream, I'm going to lose a lot of money tipping myself. It's going to be tragic. I'm just gonna be sent, because when I tip myself, I'm sending money from me owning it to like me, but that's a taxable transaction, and that sounds very ridiculous, but I mean, you know, welcome to modern society. IBX Toycat, you missed the super chat. Thank you. What's the file size of your world? Says AJ Sim. Oh, we can find out right now, right? So we go to backups, I think it is. Oh no, we can't. Oh, it is. No, we can. 913 megabytes and 0.11. We got to 1,000, but it started climbing back down. After that, I have no idea how file size works at this point. But yeah, we hit 1,000, and then we went down. Also, thank you, Enderstar. That's a 7 out of 10 username right there. If I have, you know, just because I know you now, Enderstar, it's an 8 out of 10 username. I would say you've upped it that amount. Good job. Spare sign. Okay, so here's what I want to do next, chat. In this world, I have a big space over here that I want to build something in. I think leaving it as a little lake river thing, like I could maybe build around that, but I really love having this armory here. I could build something next to that, and then something across the street from that. I think I would like, because you know I like the Bank of Toy Cat there. You know, I don't use it a lot, but I like that I built it. And so I wanna build some things like that. Also, how many hertz is your monitor? Minecraft Bedrock is very smooth on higher ones. It's 90, It's one of the dumb 100. No, it's 144. It's a problem that it's 144 because it doesn't translate into 60, which is what I stream at. Big regret. I think I should just downclock it to 120, maybe. Excited for the name rating stream. I am excited for it too. So yeah, there's I think this is the area I like. But as far there's two big ideas. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. These two. One is I want to build here. I want to build there. Like these are just like big areas. I want to build between like some form of just giant pyramid out where the between the village and here. I was too busy watching your other video to catch the stream, says Mad582. I hope you liked it. The shots that Harrison got at the end of Sweden playing over. Oh, was it Sweden? I hope it's Sweden. It might have been Wet Hands, but just, oh, that video, it hit me in the feels, you know? That's where you want a video to hit you. Yeah, so I want to build two things there. And then the other thing I want to build, if you're not familiar with this in my world yet, let me tell you about something you should be. I have a metro. I don't know where it is, actually. I guess it's got to be where the path has a gap, right? Yeah, that's where it is. So let's fly down to the metro. There's never any minecarts on it, honestly, which is the biggest problem. Also, I'm missing powered rails, apparently, all over the place. But so I have this metro system. Yep, no minecarts. A little bit of a problem for a rail system. It was super toy cat. Hey, I'm glad you liked it, Mad852. Mice on Venus is the best Minecraft song, and no one can change my mind. I don't hate Mice on Venus, but is it the best Minecraft song? Are we going too far when we say that? You know, I'm just saying. It's entirely possible we are. You know, I think I need some gravel, but I'm not gonna mine it. I'm just gonna leave that there. So yeah, this tunnel right now currently goes all the way across my world. I think if I turn it like right, that might be pretty cool. You're missing the best month for Vegas weather. I keep looking at the temperature there. Like again, so I'm loving UK weather right now. It's 15 degrees Celsius. That's perfect. Vegas, it's 28 degrees. Okay, you know what? 28 degrees is probably fine. Let me look at the next 10 days. Okay, 30, 30, 30, 25. I feel like November's where it's gonna be good. That's what I'm excited for. Okay, so I'm gonna ride my minecart this way. Look how fun this is, by the way. Do you like it, chat? I got a big minecart rail, and it doesn't do. Why do I even have this activator rail? So, Kat, you're missing donations. Thank you. And so, by the way, my brain literally tunes out dollar tips because I don't think they show up, right? Atomic is grey. Nice dollar tip. And how can I become a member? Says HPT. Ooh, do you see the game lagging? Or is that just me going so slow it looks like lag? HPT, if you want to become a member, it's there's like a $ button next to the chat. Oh no, that says so where you could subscribe, you can also hit a button that says join. I think what I have to do is I have to make like a raised bump in the track here, or I could use this as the point where right now I have like a whole extra track going that way. What if I dug the tunnel going this way instead? So again, right now, okay, let me just look at where this is. Let me give it a quick confirmation. Yeah, if I go right here, this is exactly the perfect point. Well, that was useless. Why does this whole thing even exist? I don't understand. I really don't understand. Also, I'm trapped. Do I have to swim down? Chat, do you understand what's happening to me right now? Okay. There we go, we're good. So yeah, this is the exact perfect point to turn right. And then I'd go like under there. Ideally, I'd keep going underneath the coral reef I have at spawn. And then it would keep going underground, past this mountain, and come out somewhere over here. And then connect up to where the blue ice boatway is, maybe. Oh, should it connect to the blue ice boatway? No, I don't think it's a good idea actually. I'm gonna have the honesty here and admit to myself, it's not a good idea. But yeah, I also there's a lot of things in this world that aren't finished. I'm gonna make a commitment to finish some, and then also make a separate commitment to do entirely unrelated stuff, which will be way more fun, and then do that instead, because that's how commitments work. If you want to go look at it, this is the area over here. It's gonna be a good little place. I'm looking forward to it. If you're looking forward to it, then remember to like, favorite, and subscribe. Yep, I'm taking it old school now. So if you like this video, rate it 5 stars. Remember to add it to your favorites and share it with any friends that you think might enjoy it. Ha ha ha. I've been IBX Toy Cat, and this has been a live stream. Hope you're having a good one. Because I'll see. Oh, I need to put that minecart back in there. I'm never gonna live it down if I don't. Sorry, you know what? My outro has to be delayed. I'm not gonna remember this otherwise. It's just not gonna happen, right? Also, I think, you know, these big dirt columns I should just get rid of, right? They're so ugly. Yeah, fixing that should be on my priority list. That should be right on. Actually, wait, I have a to-do list. Okay, wait, let's go. Let's place this down. I still don't understand. Okay, I don't want to be on the. What's happening here? Minecraft, let me down. I've never been so broken. Okay, so place the minecart there, nice and easy. That'll be great benefit to anyone who downloads this world after 1.20. Also, hashtag pickle life. I do like pickles. I'd eat a burger where the buns were made from pickles. Oh, I want to make that now. Can you buy pickles the size of buns, chat? Does such a pickle exist? If such a pickle does exist, I want it. If such a pickle doesn't exist, I still want it, actually. You can't stop me wanting things just because they're not real. That's not humanity, man. That's the F word that describes Italy in the 19th century. So yeah, I'm gonna drop some stuff away, and then I'm gonna go check the to-do list. I'm gonna go actually check the to-do list. Okay. You can make tiny burgers. Yeah, I guess I can make sliders, as they call them in America. I don't like that they're called sliders. I'm just saying. Okay, what is my to-do list? Oh. I didn't do any of these. I just came up with more, right? Wait, no, I did this. It's done. Okay, and then this is mostly done. Build a bankery. I haven't built a bankery yet. Oh, my life is. I kind of. Okay, did I do that one? No. Did I make that one? Oh yeah, I have done none of this besides one. But let's count that as a win. Let's take our quartz out of here. In fact, let's take all of our quartz. Let's be honest. Quartz is a valuable resource. I want to have as much of that as I can. And should we fight the? Yeah, I guess we're gonna fight some pillagers. How very lovely. Love to get me the hero of the village effect. But yeah, no, I hope you all enjoyed this particular Minecraft video. If you did, maybe. Oh, wait, should we go start the raid in the end again? Do you think that'd be fun, chat? He did cover his Walden torches though. Yeah, I think you're right. Actually, I think I did. You know what? Actually, let's count that one as complete. Why do Kit Kat Chunkies taste weird when they melt and go misshaped? It's a question for the ages, some would say. So yeah, I'm gonna count cover Walden torches as done as well. Yeah, look at that. I'm done. I'm happy with that. That's great. Wonderful stuff. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this episode of the Minecraft Bedrock Update Adventures, but it's a live stream and it's not an episode of that at all. 10 years is such a milestone. 10 years ago, me would have been mind blown to know that I was doing this now here. And yeah, there's a lot of projects I want to do in this world. There's a lot of projects that I intend to do, in fact. And you can continue, if you watch this channel, to see those as they happen. I absolutely love this world. I have a fun Let's Play episode maybe coming tomorrow. If not, then soon. Because I wanted to fight the Warden as well. But yeah, I'm gonna work on the 100 Days thing as well. You know, I'm gonna do a lot of things. But hope you all enjoyed this Let's Play. Because I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. What are sliders called in the UK? We don't have sliders in the UK. We have, you commit to a burger or you don't eat a burger, damn it. I've never seen a miniature burger. Anyway, yeah, goodbye.